Another key inflation measure has hit its highest level in 40 years for the fourth month in a row. The Consumer Price Index has now risen to 7.9%. That's up from January's 7.5%. And consumer prices are high from the grocery store to the gas pump. News4JAX reporter Lauren Verno shows us how this is impacting some of your spring break plans. But let's begin with reporter Jim Piggott. Jim, is the cost of gas also impacting our tax dollars?
Well, that's to be debated right now. I've been checking with area agencies surrounding counties, and they're really looking into that. But let me show you where I'm at right now. This is one of several city fueling sites here in Jacksonville. And throughout the day, I've seen garbage trucks. In fact, a number of them just left here. Police cars, fire trucks, others, all here fueling up. You know, the city spends millions of dollars each year just paying for gas for this fleet that they have here. So you would think that this high increase would have a big impact, but so far, it's not.
City Motor Pool is responsible for thousands of cars, and this year the city has set aside $13.1 million to keep them running, fueled with gas. That's over $2 million more from the previous year, and that has nothing to do with the current fuel crisis. The city buys its fuel in advance. There are contracts in place, so there may be no immediate impact on tax dollars. But it's expected down the line we might have to shell out more dollars once those contracts expire, and they have to plan ahead for next year with no immediate end in sight to the crisis. We also reached out to the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, JTA. They actually supply most of the diesel fuel to the entire city fleet. A spokesman says the current surge in prices doesn't impact them at this point because JTA also has contracts in place to protect them from skyrocketing costs. JTA's fuel budget is $4.6 million, and despite the higher gas prices, a JTA spokesman says they are $600,000 under budget for fuel costs. JTA approved that contract in 2018, and it will be in place for the next 2 years.
And of course, I've been checking with Clay, St. Johns, and Nassau counties to see what the situation is there. And in all of those locations, they are going to get back with us about information on the impact of this gas hike. We're live on the west side. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.